Looks like we are live. Let's turn this around. There we are. So we got the second part of our headlight supposedly restoration. Before I talk too much, wait for somebody to come in. Let me know if I got good audio. Like, can you hear me? I hope so. Nobody's here yet. Anybody here yet? Been a minute already. So, we'll see. What does this say? Intercooling, loop attachment, thermoset bond, maximize pad footprint, backing plate, work a crosshatch pattern on a 2x2 area, utilizing 3 to 4 passes to ensure uniform coverage. Wipe off immediately. Use a clean microfiber towel. Add 3 to 4 pea-size drops for each subsequent area. Clean pad frequently by applying a nylon brush or towel with machine running at speed 2. I ain't got none of that crap. Hey, how you doing, man? We're here doing this thing again. I hope Salty comes in. He has guided me through getting this right here. I'm going to use the rubbing compound, okay? I got the pad. I've been trying to load it up. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So we're just kind of like buttering the bread. What do you think? Everything I've done has been way off. So it won't surprise me if one of you say, what the hell are you doing this time? Well, I don't know. That's why I put in an attempt. So I'm going to go over here. You hear me? You hear me? Let me read that. Round 2, ding, ding, ding. Hey. Audio. What does audio mean? Hear me fine. Okay. Cool. Cool. Somebody just said audio. Like, yeah, what about it? I got to know something. So what do you think? This look like this is going to work. And we'll hit this up real heavy. We'll take the other pad that I got. Kind of clean it off. Shoot, I don't know, man. Just going to give this a whirl. I was just supposed to not let this get empty, basically. You want to keep it pretty loaded. So I'm trying to load it up. I don't burn the pad up or something and run out. I don't know, I'm getting a lot in there. It kind of presses right into that foam. This is crazy. It's crazy because I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. So I have this thing. Okay? I'm not going to use it because I don't trust it. Now it'll spin real fast if I don't already have it on something. If I have it on something, it'll just vibrate, but kind of fast. I think it'll be too much. So we're just going to use the drill. Not sure where I put it. Did I lose it? Oh, Lord. There it is. So it's kind of an undersized deal, but it's all I got. I wasn't going to spend the money it took to get the right tool for the right job. Isn't that what they say you're supposed to do? Get the right tool for the right job, or maybe the right person. Let's see. We're going to go at it here. Just doing a little reading here, man. Doing all right. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Doing this. Seeing if there was any, yeah, no directions, so we're just going to go for it. Let me turn this other light on. Got one more light just coming right over here. There we go. All right, wish me luck. This is so off-centered. If I don't get it centered, it's gonna be ridiculous. All right, that might be good enough. This has been an adventure, to say the least. I don't know if you're supposed to have much pressure or not. I'm going to get these edges though. I'm going to check, see how loaded my stuff is here in a minute. See, the pad looks pretty good, but we could use some more, I think. Salty said not to let this stuff go dry on you. I'm going to keep it kind of lathered up. I still see it there. Lathered. I'm lathering. It's like paste. Like cold butter, really. Feel free to give a little guidance if you have any. If not, no big deal. I'm just going to do this anyway, so. What you doing there? Hey, Gloria. Hey, Rob. Rob Lovey. How you doing, brother? Hey, Moto, put finger through the hole. Slowly spin the drill. Fine setter with fingertip. That's through the pad, side pad down. Ah, I see. Yeah, but there's another pad under there. It's not too bad off, huh? I mean, it could be better. What I really should do is set it down and then watch it, then guide it down. But I don't know. I'll try it again after I get this load off of, supposed to do cross pattern, like some type of cross hatch. That look right? Kind of hard to do on this rounded surface. Should I be going faster or slow? Jets are going again at it out there. Not going too fast. Look like I still got plenty of stuff loaded up. Whoopsie. I don't know. I'm kind of confident. I just want to see a little better here. Make sure I'm getting the edge. I think we might need a little more juice. What do you think? Just reading here real quick. Oh no, how you doing, Gloria? Again, American Uncensored, cool. Flip depending on what is already the surface. Will sand up to 3,000 grit before polishing. Yeah, I did the 3,000 already, right? Probably don't matter though. Okay. Trying to catch up on these comments, people. They're just flying by. Hey, Carney. Rod B, cool. Once you get that, wipe off there, say so. Once you get that finished, wipe off there. Okay, now listen up here. Just so you know what I have on my agenda. Once we do this, we got this stuff. Okay, this is the polishing pad. This is what I'm supposed to use, like right now, when I'm done cutting or whatever this does, polishing this, then I put this on and go right over it. Don't even wipe it off. Let it load up in here some. That sound right? I think that's what Salty told me. Yes, I did the 3,000, Robert. This was the 3,000. Yep, 3,000. I did that 2 separate processes, as you know. So, what do you think? This will be next, right? That's what I'm thinking. 2-4, how you doing, bro? I'm doing more asking than I am demonstrating. I found out it's okay to ask questions, right? So we're going to put some more margarine on. We're going to keep buffing on that. I don't know if I should wipe that layer off and then do, after I load this up, use another fresh amount of this rubbing compound, or just leave that on. I think it, I don't think it goes bad. Just, Salty said, do not let this get dry, like lack of. Damn, those jets are hauling butt today. Yeah. All right. Hopefully this won't take too long. I'm kind of new and don't really know this process, so just taking my time. No hurries, no worries. I'm going to do a cross pattern, it said, so you just try and go around the whole deal, then come back at the other angle. I gotta see if I'm getting down here. And I'm not using real high RPMs. Trying to stay out of the way. Still loaded up nice. Just always checking in case there's any instructions. Rubber bulbs are glass, not acrylic like lens. I don't have many tools. I hardly ever hear jets. I mean, I do, but I'd have been out here 50 other times, we'd have never heard them. But because I got this going. So, let me get a nice, clean one here. I'll lay this out. There we go. So now, I'm going to pop this one on. Okay? I'm going to try to buff all this stuff off, I believe. Sound good? Isn't enclosed. Isn't an enclosed unit. The bulbs can be pulled out. Yes. I'll show you. Whoopsie. Here we go. Here's where our bulbs are. I can pull this off. We can go in here and find the bulbs. Looks like these would split. I probably could just buy new ones of these, but I'm not sure. It looks like that's what it is. Left, we got a right one. So, what do you think? Not with that. Wipe with cloth first. You sure? Try to mist of moisture to lubricate the compound. I asked Salty about that, Rod B. So I asked Salty about that, and he says there's like an art to using water with your compound. Not sure what he meant. Basically, if you're not skilled, maybe just leave the water part alone. I said, do I wipe this stuff off? Do I worry about getting it in the new cloth, in the new spinner? He said no. Now he's done this Not saying that you haven't or whoever else is saying. I'm just saying what I heard, so it kind of gives, you know, when you get conflicting instructions, I get a little worried. So, wipe off the excess. Okay. I wouldn't moisturize, but would wipe off. All right, thank you. Thank you, American. That's kind of the stuff I needed to. I kind of feel that way too. We'll microfiber here. Just wipe off. But he said it was good to get a little bit of this stuff in there in the actual. I don't know if I've done this enough either. I wonder if I do that whole thing I just did over again after I do this. I guess you inspect it and see if it looks like it's shiny. If not, do it again. Well, let's see what happens. I'm just going to lightly do this, hardly any pressure. Hey, not too much stuff on there. I know you probably don't want to be too dry on there, so I'm not going to go fast. Boy, they sure look a lot better. I mean, they still look a little hazy, but they're definitely not yellow. Just gonna go over it about the last time here and then look at it, see what if I'm doing anything. This is supposed to make it look kind of wet and shiny. We're not there yet. I don't know if I need to wash and clean everything off and then look at it, or if you leave whatever's there on. I would think you would want to wipe and wash it off and then look at it. I know, I feel like an idiot. It's probably because, you know, I don't know. I have car wash soap in that bucket with water. I don't think, I probably should just use straight water, wouldn't you say? No water. No water at all. McGuire's plastic. Sorry, I forgot to turn you all around. My bad. This, you only polish for a couple minutes? Okay. Compound is full of abrasive particles. The old stuff is. Don't wipe, just buff. Okay. 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 I think I'm following. So I've done the process once. I don't think it's good enough yet. I mean, it's better, but it should be a little more clear, wouldn't you say? Let me see if I can get this down with that. I got a bad stand here. What do you call this? Tripod. I mean, you can see some swirl scratches there still. And And I mean, it's better. Now this is one that isn't done. And you can see a slight difference. See, very scratchy yet, because this one I haven't even touched yet with compound. But this one I have. I guess it's a little better. Nothing major, but what do you think? Okay, no water. Say, sure you could polish more. You only polish for like 2 minutes before swapping the chamois. Gotcha. All right. Compound will continue to leave swirl marks. All right, Rod. I just didn't want to do too much, you know. I didn't know. See if I can get this a little more centered this time. So, I want to run this very fast. Or about like what I was doing. Should be fine. About what I was doing, be fine as far as the speed and the RPMs, you know, probably like, that's kind of slow, and I could bump it up. This is high on low. Well, it's the fastest I got on low. Wait, no, right there. That too much? Asking for a friend. Really know when you put these together and see at night. Yeah, that's what I heard. Fast, more pressure. Thank you. There, I remember to turn you back around. So I'm going to load this up with just a little more paste here. This is what I've been using. Compound from the Turtle Wax. It says, so what they said, it just takes more time with this stuff because it's kind of a cheaper, but she said it's tried, trued, and tested, so we know that's good. Just might take a little more time, a little more work than buying the $16, $18 bottle of extra fancy. Yeah, I don't need extra fancy, not today. I mean, it's only for seeing at night, right? Only for seeing at night and looking good. Not that important. Yeah, it's real important. You want good visual. Can't believe the compound really goes in this new pad and really dissipates pretty quickly. Like it really goes in the textured areas. So like when I'm done doing this today, I wonder, I guess I can read the directions too, but if I'd try to rinse this pad out at all with any water, just leave it in there. I don't know if this stuff dries hard. It's just wax, right? But I know it gets old and yucky. I suppose at some point you just buy a new pad again after some uses. All right, that's in there pretty good. I'm going to take one more look at the comments, make sure nobody gave me any instructions. Toothpaste makes a good middle step. Yeah, somebody talked about that. When it's loading up, pretty easy then. Yeah, it is. It's not leaving like there's a few little chunks that I could have, spread it in and pushed in, but I don't, other than that, it's loading up good. So yeah. So we can do this like forever and not hurt nothing, right? That's why I stopped kind of soon and tried that. But I had to check the work. Especially when you don't know what you're doing. See if I was doing anything, getting any progress. Need some hope. Hard and a little bit faster. Okay. Now I got this thing. I'm going to show you again. Okay. This, I mean, it spins real fast. But as soon as you push it down, it just vibrates and orbits. Know what I'm saying? But it might be too much. Should I put it on and just show you real quick? It's just a quick little pass or two, see what you think. Wash pads immediately after with warm soapy water. Got you. Yes, the blots will work themselves out. Thank you. So what do you think about this one? I'm just going to show you. I'm going to do a little bit. And if it looks too aggressive, I'll stop. I won't let it get that bad. But see, that fits better too. And on, I just go like this. Let's see. All right, that wasn't too much with that one. It vibrates a lot. I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, I'd say try it too because it's not a swirl. Right, okay. Try the palm. All right, we're going to do it again until I hear different. Almost got to get away from me. This thing is, geez, it's old. Early to late 90s, a Royby. So, let's see. Look like I got plenty of juice in there, but I do see some lighter areas. I'm going to keep it loaded up with rubbing or this compound. I would just salty kind of stress that. Better to have a little, maybe too much. I don't know if you can have too much, but then not enough. Probably ruin your pad, right? And do counterproductive work. Yeah, let's take a look. See what y'all saying there. It's not spinning enough. Okay, it's orbital. But you want it to spin more? Use the drill unless you have an air angle. I think I do, but... Ah, I see. This one I can put the hole... This one I can do that thing you were talking about, Rob. I have air, but man, that is... I mean, I could do that. That's a heavy duty one. And then I got air is just so damn noisy. Oh yeah. Kind of a little lighter duty one here. I mean, huh? Now, if I don't put as much pressure, watch this before you say anything. Like, no, this is just not good enough to hold anymore. No good. We won't use that. So how about the air? Yeah. Switches to the chamois. I agree to have the drill, not sander. Okay. Let's basically use this. Damn, you guys, I got you working hard. We can take a look at the results after I do this a few swipes. See what that sander, if it did anything. I'm trying to go this way and then come back this way going like that. That's my what I think I'm doing in my head. Whether I'm accomplishing it, I'm not sure, but I think I am. Well, it's a nice slurry on there. Look at that. I know I'm not letting it get too dry. I'm going to try it a little slower. I mean, as far as my motion, slower, not slower with the RPMs. Y'all like that better than that sander? I mean, I got another speed on this thing that will go up if you think I need more RPMs. You got it on 2. I mean, I could do 2. Let's just see. Oh, I gotta tighten my... I mean, that don't seem like too fast, but a little bit harder to control. What do you think? Should we load that up? Do another pass, go on the slower speed. Looks like it's working like that, okay, with this. Yes, better that way than with the sander, thank you. Stay slow, prevent burn. All right, thank you. That's what I thought. I'll put it back on 1. Ah, too high RPM, raise heat and yeah. Gotcha. That's the way. Just make sure not to. Uh-oh. Sorry, I hit something. I don't know if I hit X. Shoot. Ah, dang it. If I hit this X, I'm afraid I'm going to end the live stream, and I don't know what I'm doing. This green screen stupid thing came up. Yeah, I won't stick it in one area too long. There. Whew, thank you. Wait, just make sure not to stay too long in one spot. Gotcha. All right, thanks for the confidence, man. Let's take this off and take a look and see if we're doing anything. Looking better than the other side, I think. Wow. What a cool process this is. It's better. I still see scratches, of course. Maybe I didn't use my 300 as well as I needed to, or 3000. It's not terrible. Let's zoom in. Should be pretty clear and shiny like glass at some point if I keep doing that. Here's the other side. considerable difference. You see how those scratches? Super hazy. So I have made progress apparently. All right. Just don't stick. Okay, random pattern or you will get lines now. It looks way better. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I've been coming across this way, like across, like an angle, and then when I come back, I do this. And then just repeat that process. Anything wrong with that? I mean, do you want me to do like circular, more random like this? And then backwards? And then coming, you know? That's the only other motion I kind of know to do. So we'll try some more cutting compound. It does, it's wet, but it's still, these outer edges got more speed. I don't want to let it get too dry. Hope Salty didn't have an Alive at 5 today. I didn't see it. But we'll get that slurried up nice. Thanks for your help, you guys. It gives me a lot more confidence to at least know I got a little guidance on it. A lot of guidance. And it feels like I could just put this stuff in here forever. Maybe I should get it really loaded. I mean, not kill it, just it was a new pad, so it's never hit anything. Let's try that. All right. Imagine that is a painted surface. Yeah, well, clarity will come when scratches are removed. Got it. I understand. Because it's still, when you still see it a little foggy. Yeah. That's what I see still. Thank you, Rod. Wish I had a bigger disc because all this ends up bending, you know, so much. Getting under there. Looking a little dry again. And load it up. Damn, I'll end up using a whole tub of this stuff by the time it's all done. Well, half of it maybe. It's okay. As long as it does the job, I don't care. I don't care. It's going to be pretty gratifying once it's all done, I think. Good enough. I'm not going to waste too much time scraping the foam. Yeah, that looks better. It's like it's a little more wet. It's warm out here today. Like I could take the sweatshirt off. We're in the 60s up there in it. Yeah. It'll take just 2 seconds. Get this shed a little bit. Woo! There we go. Working hard. How y'all feeling? You tired? Oh, I'm always shouting all the time. I don't need to. Try to run the pad perpendicular to any scratches. This with a leveling indicator. New headlight. Quick shoe. Reading your quick shoe. Rolling throttle. Hey man. Back from Daytona. Lucky you, man. Hope you had a freaking fantastic time. Imagine that as a painted service. I'm doing my best, Rod. I've painted, you know, a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not saying. I got an idea. Just take a torch and put heat to the plastic. Clears it right up. Yeah. It doesn't remove the scratches. Rolling throttle. My good friend. Giving me that killer advice. I mean, killer advice. Scratches are just all swirls, man. I can do that. Okay. You like that? A little less work for me. But it's getting dry again. Jim. Dry, 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 so you know. See, look at, I'm going to show you here how much I've used in that tub. I honestly don't think I'm using too much. I think, it's going just right. Let's show you. That's one light, but it's a brand new, you know, gotta get it loaded up. Once it's loaded up, it probably won't use as much, I don't know. I'm guessing. This is entertainment only, by the way. Disclaimer. Maybe you get a little kick out of it. Nothing else, you get to tell me what the hell to do. Would you say anything about that motion? Run that pad perpendicular. Yeah, but they're all swirled. So, I don't... Okay, that was it. No more comments. That's cool. I don't blame you. Probably tired of telling me shit. Woo! Did I cuss a little bit? Sorry. See, I like it when I see this moisture stuff and I can see the patterns. I think that's when I know I got like a decent amount. I just had some buildup on the edge. Didn't want it to fly off. Kind of smeared it on the lens there. Probably was not a good idea, but... Alright. Whew. Now you are getting in the groove. I can still tell, it seems like anyway, that it's, of course we haven't buffed it, but that probably needs more work. I think we'll wipe this off, go work on the other side for a little while. Buff it up first. Man, that thing is on there tight. Woo! It's starting to look a little better, I think. That or I just want it to. Yeah, I'm quiet, ain't I? Let's wipe both off. Should use a clean rag, dirt. Let me go get a clean rag. We'll compare sides. Hey again. Put you down a little bit more. There we go. Quick shoe, thanks man. Thank you, sick bastard. I mean, that's already like a lot better. Here's the side that I have not done. You see all that? Yeah. There's getting there. I think I'll do it. See? Now we got this side again. Got so many reflections it's hard to tell. I'm trying to get close. Sorry I moved so fast. So a little bit away. Get a little distant shot. One more over here. Cloudy, right? I think there's a difference. A considerable difference. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. You can see that night really, yeah, at night better? Thanks, Rob. I hope so. Haha. I don't know how much elbow grease, man, but it takes a lot of patience doing something new like this. I was really discouraged yesterday. I was doing everything wrong, you know. But, and you know how that is. That hurts your ego, and you know, until you train your brain that things ain't wrong, you're learning, and those are all positive. Making mistakes are good things, as long as they're too costly. Huh? Too costly, you're okay. But, gotta run, Rod. Hey, man, Rod, I can't thank you enough, brother. I really appreciate your time and your effort to help, like everybody. So, yeah, I think we'll just do this side. I think I gotta do it probably about 4, maybe 5 times. Well, I don't know, maybe I just won't do the polishing. It doesn't hurt. I don't have to polish. I could just do it, polish it once if I do like 4, 5 times longer than I did that side doing. I know I ain't making sense, but you know, I wiped it off and then I used the buffer part, which I could just do this just once, right? If I do a good job with the other, with the paste. That's a if. If I keep patient. There we go. Alright, so we'll load this thing up again. I'm going to sit down here and do this. Woo! You see me down there? Where am I? Yeah, right there. I think you can. Just gotta sit, rest my back a second. There we go. So, yeah, I'll try to download this live, chop it up, do a fast, you know, super speed, and make it hopefully a decent little video out of it. I don't know what I would call it. Community project. Because it won't me. I've been lost, kind of. I got it eventually, I'm sure, you know, but it sure was a lot better getting it from some experienced people. After I do this, I'll have a teeny bit of experience to hopefully help somebody, just enough to get them in trouble too. But maybe get their job done. Watch their smile on their face, like mine's gonna be when it's all done. And get my fairings back. Still gotta install ram airs. These things, I got new ones. That one got cracked and busted from the got marred up pretty good too, and cracked right here. So, and then my fairings will come back, wash this puppy up really good, and have it ready for my daughter when she gets ready to go to VAM. That's right, she ain't going to VAM. And they're ready for me to do some more daily commutes. I don't know, I'd like to take this one to VAM. I wanted to ride this in the mountains, but they go out for like 4 hours or more on these rides. I mean, which ain't terrible, but not very many stops because got so many people, maybe 2, 3 stops. So, alright, I'm going to give you you kind of remember the before shot on that. Let's see how she cleans up. You see you there, my friend, where are we going? Take it easy, quick. Go ahead, you're good.
hard.
How's it nice out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. I got working a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Quick, if I only was as much of a party guy as now. You don't want to be a party guy. We party a different way, man. That's all. That other partying was an illusion of fun. Believe me. In the long run, for me, yeah, it was a no-go. Gotta get back in the groove here again. Gotta move these talls. I really want to be this way. Sorry. Set you up over here. Higher, is higher better? I don't know. I fuss too much. Oh, it won't go up. There we go. It's too high, huh? The weekend last year. Amazing people, yeah. Good. Still look good. Feels a little dry though. It's hard to keep that thing loaded. I'm going to load it though again. That's it. Okay. Cool. Oh, no more chit chatters. Commenting. I can keep up with the chat like that anyway. Yeah. Be nice to get to the point of putting that clear on. I think I will get that today. That wipeable clear. Got one for each headlight. There we go. Spinner loaded. That's about right. Fancy dancy. Whew! Just like butter, I swear. Like thick margarine out of the fridge. Oh yeah, look at that. Puff, 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 puff. Do this little session, I guess 3-4 more times. Yeah, man. I got a car to do too after this. Not today, but it really needs it. I'm gonna look up how much the lenses are for these on eBay. Watch them be like 20-30 bucks. I'd be like, yeah, I should have just got those. Just got some new ones. So it looks like these just pop right off. Mm-hmm. Chink. But, you know, we're doing this to learn, right? That's what we'll call it. Shiny, are we getting close to shiny? Tolga, this side is, I mean, it's satin to shiny. Like, it's getting there. I don't know if I'll do it anymore or not. Frankly, it's getting a little old. Takes too long. I don't mind the time out here. But if I was to be honest, I'm getting there. Getting to the end. Wipe off some of that. Yeah, but this side was really cloudy. So we'll see how good we get it on the first shot. If I could just keep patient and put the time in here. And I don't have to wipe and clean and both switch pads. Just get it really good on one pass. They're one shot with this wheel, this foam wheel. Yeah, getting compound on there. I guess I don't want to wipe that off dry, huh? Probably should do that wet. Wipe it down. Wipe it down so I don't scratch it. Whew, here you go, Tolga. Take over, man. Take over, would you? Let's see, $79 for one, 130-ish for a pair, unless you want custom ish, no. You looked that up, did you? Thanks, man. Even on eBay, or I guess that's new, huh? Moto, if you had used the 3000 grit, gone to 6000, then 9, then 12, you'd already have a highly polished lens. Yeah, you know what, Evil, you're right. The 3M kit went up to 3000, and I used the 3000 after I did it once wrong the first time with the other 3 pads. So it's like trying to save what I've done now, unless I get all new pads. I don't know, I guess I could order some of these again, but I'm just not that interested in making them that much glass. It would just cost freaking so much, and a bunch of damn time. Yeah. Can you hear it? My voice? Motivation is going down. Frustrated that I didn't know how to do it, I guess, right the first time. I've never done a sanding process, I mean, really well, and been, you know, showing how much time you really need to take, and just know when to switch, like when you're done with 500, when you're done with the 300, the 500, then go to 800, yeah, when you're done with the 500, then go to 800, then 3000, then you're talking even more. Like they only gave me one pad of 3000, how rank is that? I guess, even if you knew exactly what to do, one seems a little bit, you know, not right. Should have been more. Been like 3, 4 pads. That was these were bad. So were those just empty shells? Or were they the lenses that I could just pop off and put back on? That's what they cost that much? Or were they just, was it the whole, yeah, it wouldn't have been the whole thing. Probably was just the lenses. Yeah, stuff ain't cheap, so probably right. Good thing I know how to spread butter and peanut butter, man, and all that stuff over the years. I got experience doing that. It was all a divine design so that I could do this job one day. Getting delirious, ain't I? Hey, yeah, I got a rejected Five Guys double pattied burger today, free. My lady brought it to me, not my lady, but my desk lady, my friend. She's all of the above. And she gives me lots of food. And stuff she can only eat half of what she orders a lot of times. Comes back and brings it to me. I guess she got a wrong order today from Five Guys. And not shouting too much. I think I'm talking to you way over there. Instead of, right here. Is it on? Ah, man, nobody even told me I didn't have it on. Took it off. Nobody. Where's your audio, Dean? How's that? Hey, dummy, we can't hear you. Probably didn't hear none of that. It's discouraging when you do all that talking. Just for nothing. It's practice. It's practice. I talked so much one time, I think I lost my voice. It's probably laryngitis. I don't know how you get that. Remember that though? I lost my voice. It's a celebration day. Maybe now. Shut up. Yeah. See, my battery getting weak. I put the other one on that I had on here, partially used it the other day. I should have charged it right away. And I had two nice fully charged ones. It's alright, I got an electric drill. They're just heavier, variable speed, but it's going to be hard to keep the trigger at the right speed the whole time. This just give it all the gas. She's good to go. She's good to go. I think that's my clean one. Let's see where we're at. Let's see if we got any better. I gotta look. I know y'all want to see too. What was that? I had volume. Had to turn down. Was listening for sure. Cool. Yeah, you could hear me that time, huh? Well, I hope it's my Bluetooth that's working. Is it my Bluetooth? If my Bluetooth is working, you hear me way over here. I just got to know. Like, you hear me at the same volume as I'm over here? I know I was hollering more over there because I was trying to holler over my drill, but somebody that wants to be cool, let me know that. If not, I'll just plug and unplug my Bluetooth. Yes, mic is perfect now. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Sick. You know exactly the words I want to hear. We have been through the struggle many times together. That's nuts, man. Okay. There's the next one. Let's see if we got, it looks better. Oh, it's dead. Let's go find this other battery. Battery. There's the mailman. Wave to the mailman. He's not waving at me. Usually my damn door open. Yeah, it looks a lot better, a lot glossier. Other than all those damn stress cracks, I don't think those you could ever get rid of. I don't know if they're stress cracks, but they're just, 2004 plastic. Woo! I don't know how long you're supposed to do this part, if it's just as important to do it as long as the stuff with the paste or not. Say things you don't know. I'd be sitting here wasting time. I still see some hazy, but a whole lot better. Yeah, don't set that over by the grinder. You know what's over by the grinder, right? Asshole. Uh-huh. Wouldn't want to set the buff and pad in any of that crap, would you? I'd be cutting again. Let's see what it looks like. This stupid... No! You talk like that up in the garage too? Call things stupid like you're gonna learn something from what you say to it? Let's turn this down. I gotta put it down. I mean, it's better, but you can still see a little bit of... Whoopsie. Won't let me turn it. Only so far. Wish I could get it underneath. See a little bit of haze in it still. Probably got to do what I just did a couple more times. I mean... That side looks a little worse yet, right? I think it is. Let's see, those headlights looking better. Yeah, they are better. Hey, Arm James. Oh! Woo! Hey, I got it up. Quick shoe, that'll work, man, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do this one more time. I'm gonna go grab a drink. You should be able to hear me if I mumble a little bit. It's just right here. Right here. There, I'm already at it. Let's get one of these. We want a sparkly water. Looks like it's, what do we got here? Bubbly. Peach, pineapple, mango, with natural flavors. Naturel. Hey Moto, looking great so far. Bro, thank you. Guns and Baggers, hello man. We out in the garage pretending we do garage stuff. Yeah. Ego pumping. That's been fun. I got a lot of stuff I've been doing on this Guns and Baggers. I got dropped at the VAM Virginia Motor Meetup last year, and we beat up a few of the fairings, mainly just scarred and scratches, and my brother-in-law is gonna, or son-in-law, I mean, is gonna get, hey man, is gonna get the repairs done on the fairings, because that's what he does. He's professional painter, and he did all this work already before. Got a nice orange with a, I don't know if you can see, but it has a little bit of a pearl or a flake to it, a light flake. It's really pretty in the sun. You can see the little sparkles in there now. Yeah, did a beautiful job on it. And we're trying to freshen up. These were pretty badly yellow, and I didn't know how to sand them properly with the layers of different grits. I did the best I could, and I ran out of sandpaper. I did get to hit it with the 3000, and just not good enough. So I'm doing extra cutting of the scratches with the, you know, with the buffing pad. There we go. We'll have it back on here in a minute. One more round. Round 2. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't even take a drink. I brought the drink out and I didn't even take a drink. I got distracted by guns and baggers. That was a great distraction, by the way, so don't think twice like you actually did nothing. I'm just talking. Just talking. Trying to keep myself sane out here. Kind of beats live streaming, and YouTube has really changed a lot of things for me. Like, I'll do more things just now because I know I'll try and live stream, maybe hang out with a couple of y'all, learn something, you know, and more motivated to do these projects. Oh, the burn. Man, that stuff is good. I never had that flavor before. All right, one more time here. One more, maybe two, I don't know. Many as it takes. Note to self, do you a good sand job so you're buffing this here, or whatever you call this, compound, it's not so damn long-winded and cross, yeah, too much time. I don't know, Salty said, just be patient, man. Do a good job. Trying to keep my motivation. Everything's rewarding though when you do your own stuff and you get to look at it and see it later. And I don't know, that's why you kind of like stuff perfect. You want it the best it can be because it kind of reflects you, you know. It really does. Maybe. Or I'm just full of it. Come over here and see if anybody said anything. Just a minute. In case you said something, you're waiting for a reply or a response. Couldn't be nothing too important. Try my left hand for a while. I don't get as much pressure on it. with control. But pretend I'm playing guitar, right? There you go. Got the control. There you go. What does reverse do? Same speed. Feels like it's getting a little bit, nah, it's not dry yet. I had a lot of compound in it in that last one. Let's see what, more cowbell, yeah. I went to 11 on this. I found 11, wait, a 22, that's times 11 times 2. That's twice times 11, 22, yeah. I know you'll appreciate that one, Sick. Sick bastard will know where I'm at. I can kind of hear you giggling a little, maybe. Maybe. You don't really giggle, man. You just all out, bust out laugh, or nothing at all. Kinda. 11. It goes to, but this one goes to 11 times 2. Feel like I need more. Look at how much I've used. I don't know if that's a lot. Oh, take a seat. Butter's getting messy. I wish I had a full tongue depressor. I just got an old broken one. Find lying around. You know, I got one of those paint things. I should use that. What are they? Something plastic. Maybe it was a scraper. Putty knife. Yeah, that's what I meant. Plastic. I don't want to hurt the foam here. I don't see how this foam does so good. Like you'd think it would dissipate already. Apparently I'm not heating it up anyway, so I ain't getting it crumbly from heat or friction. Try to put it in there good. I don't know if I waste time doing this. Just lump it on and go, but I think if you're forcing it into the into the foam, I mean, it sounds, because it's going somewhere, so it doesn't stay on the top. Here we are. Woo! Take one more peek. Here we are, not in Florida, not here in Texas either. Angry D, good Lord, man, I'd rather ride than be freaking doing this. How about you, man? Where are you at? Texas somewhere? I don't remember. I hope you're here for when I get this put together, D. And get it back out on the road again with the fairings all painted. Should be looking pretty nice. I know you've seen lots of great bikes in your day, so this is probably not, you know, I didn't expect it to be no big deal anyway, but I mean, you know, big deal to me. It's the first sport bike I ever had. I love it. Kind of thinking, what are like so many shows wherever you're at too? Like, well, not so many, but you've had a few on your videos where you've gone to meetups and either doing shows or they're gonna meet up and ride and kind of gather around, and you go around and look at all the bikes and tell us about them all. Good stuff. I enjoy those. You got personality. Personality. Yeah, I think after this, I always say that, after this one I'm done. I ain't gonna do it anymore. And I'm like, one more. You didn't come all this way to trip on the 1 yard line. Did you? Nice. It stays like you keep that nice layer, I think, like that. You know you got plenty in your pad. And not letting it get dried out. Start burning your pad up. Be better if I had the right size disc. I mean, because otherwise you're just putting a lot of pressure in this area. This you don't get much pressure on. So a lot of times I'll let it bend and get the compound at least on there, and then, I don't know, I'm thinking something. Probably ain't shit. All right, that was reversed. Let's see. Yeah. Katoot. Well, we ready to wipe that stuff off and look at it again? What you ride? Sick rides, some pretty damn cool. You got a couple cool ones he's going to tell you about. He actually won one. Did you wet that pad? No, I didn't, Angry D. I was told just to load it up with the stuff and stay away from the wet water stuff. But I imagine there's different ways to do the same thing, like just a little bit of moisture in the pad might have been good. I hear where you're coming from on that for sure. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going by the instruction. Let's see, where are we at here? By the instructions I was given by a guy who does it at a business, and he's just Salty Badger. If you know Salty Badger, you know he's a chopper guy, does a chopper channel, does chopper lives, he's chopper everything. And he's been through the mill with some sickness, man. He's getting better though, and yeah, but he's a super cool supporter and just a great friend, man. He helped me out and got on the phone and told me what to do, what to get, how the process works, so I wasn't just sitting there going, what the hell do I get? You know, helped me out, so I had like instant results. Freaking great. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. Just, he said you can use water, but it's like, I don't know how he explained it. He says it's a little bit of a finesse way to do it. You got to have some skills, and I don't know. I didn't know it was that tedious of a job in the first place, really. Just thought, you know, hey, what can you do? Wax on, wax off. But I just listened to what he said. Yeah. Yeah, check out his burnouts, man. He did a couple cool burnouts. One in a medical boot and pajamas out in the driveway, and he disappeared. So it's really worth a look, man. Or just come to his coffee on Sunday or Mondays, and he like opens with it a lot, and Thursday night as well for the community lives around 7 o'clock. You know, at least stay for that, say hi. Wouldn't expect you to hang out like the whole thing. So cool. Back to it. Let's see what happens here. We'll wipe this down. We'll get the, here's the other one we're using. Right there. It's like a dart. Hit it right in the center. There we go. We got that. Wipe off most of it, I guess. Leave a little smidgy on to get the pad a little, there again, I don't know if that's correct, but I think that's what Salty told me. Said you really didn't even have to wipe it off, just let this thing wipe it off, you know? Meaning there probably shouldn't be that much on there. I should use it up almost to where it gets dry, but not quite. Yeah, I have to bring Sick over when you do a live there, D. I think he would enjoy some of it with you. Maybe he's seen it already, I don't know, but we'll do that one night. I want to hear you jam some guitar, though. You use a nice drop D or a C or something, you get pretty grungy. Not grungy, but you know. The deep tune, however you describe that. I did get a cool soundboard though, so I could do a little guitar playing every once in a while. I probably won't do it on any of my regular lives like you do, but record some, make a video. I might do one real late night where nobody will be up to see or hear me, but I did an after hours one for the first time with a friend, just in a chat room, whatever. We made our own chat room on StreamYard, and he joined, I joined, he had a soundboard, and it worked out pretty cool. Could hear the music he was doing, playing too, and I just make some noise with him anyway. Look at that. That is way better than it was. Way better. I mean, way better. Let's see. Extreme close-up. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Yeah. Until when I grew up, maybe. Past growing up at that time, but let's see. Yeah. We got a lot of light. It looks like haze, but it's really not haze. I mean, it's not super scratch free if you get, I guess, right up on it. Like these are like cracks that are in deep. I don't know. I don't think those would come off. You can still see some hazy pieces and parts, but at least they're not yellow, and they're looking better. I don't know. I think that'll look nice, man. Ha! Just play. Yeah, I know. See, that's what I like about you. You're like, you know, hell with that. Just play. Yeah, you play well though, man. You play well. I kind of suck, but that's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's what I would say too, American. It's you give it a finish with some Maguire Scratch X. Yeah. Is that a compound too? Because I have this stuff that's going to go on there when I'm actually done. Like done with the... I was told to get the 3M kit. It's a headlight clear coat. One for each lens, so maybe that'll go get a guitar right now. I know. Have you seen them? I'm sure you have. You know you got me going. I gotta show them to you quick, but I gotta get back out here. I'll show you what I got going on here. It's not the prettiest, but hey, it works for me. We got this little thing here. This is where we do the, that's the little board. Come on, chair, get out of the way. I got this on a big tripod, so it's kind of clunky. We got all that. This is the rack. Kind of 80s, huh? Like that. Got the tuner there. Nice 412. A little bit junky, but hey, a friend gave it to me. Got a power head there. I don't know what that's, about like 100 watts or something. Way more than you need in a house. And that's my American-made 1992 or 93 Jackson Flying V. I had it custom made from the factory. I waited a year to get this in the mail, and it's been through a few hands. My son's, a couple friends of mine, and I ordered this one from Musician's Friend, and this one has the Seymour Duncans, and the $250 extra killer skulls. Well, you know, back in the day, I guess it was fine. It was cool. Airbrushing was neat. And this is my cheap. I had a nice Les Paul custom 94, 93 or 94. I bought it for like $3,200, 34, and I gave it away. And I decided I wanted to play again, so I bought a $200 Firefly. Let me tell you, this thing is freaking nice, and it plays really well, believe it or not, and sounds pretty damn good. Kind of microphonic pickups, but not too bad. So that's that. That was a tour. I was excited to show you, man, because I know you like guitar stuff. So so do I. It's like bikes, you know. We show each other the bikes. Hey, there you go. Here's the other beast. I love Lucy, but this is a Loosey, because it loses parts all the time. Things come loose. My pipes have fell off before. The aluminum cover on this. This is, whoops, sorry. This is shake, rattled, and loose. I broke a couple of these mounts for the pipes, that little, and then we had to actually weld a gusset in there. Yeah, various things. So she got that nickname, Lucy. How was that for a tour, huh? Quick tour. Let's see those Firefly. Yeah, they aren't bad, man. Guitar Max, you ever heard of him? He's a real killer shredder too on YouTube. And yeah. What does that look mean? Yeah, you like the color. Yeah, that was a cobalt blue. Yep. No, I don't know. I don't think it was a Yamaha. Forget what it was called. They're quite popular in the 80s anyway. But no Yamaha musical products anyway. Art. It's something says art. All right. It's still a little damn scratchy, man. I don't know. I'm pooped out for tonight, though. Salty says, he says when you had enough. Let's see. I just do this right here. Yeah. He says when you had enough, walk away. Walk away. Does that sound like good advice? I think I've had enough. I was hoping to wrap it all up, but whoo! Could take another whack at it, you know, get it a little nicer. What would you all do? Get it a little nicer? I mean, I love this thing. It's going to come back with some fresh fairings and whatever. It'll match up. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yep. Hit it with the Scratch X. Yeah, okay. I know. I've seen the Meguiar's at the AutoZone. And can I put it in that same pad? Is that something I gotta buff it with that pad and just kind of rinse out the old turtle compound stuff, or does it need a new pad? Did good. The last step is all, really? Just so I'm real clear, man, not to hold you hostage, but I get the Meguiar's, the Scratch X. Do I need to use this one? Or just this one? Or do both like I would any other compound? You rinse the pad and put it on this, yes. And then buff it with that later maybe, or a sponge pad. Okay. All right, I think I understand that. Danke. Oh, yeah. Cool beans, man. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your time. Damn, you the only one on here, Angry D? Hell yeah. Anybody else there? Just see like about 50 Angry D comments, which that's cool. Glad you're here. I didn't get to see all the comments, so way better. Yep. All right. Let's. Hey Ray, you are there, man. Goodness gracious, the man with the plan. Oh, Evil Rick, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm about done. I think I'll do what Angry D said. Just I'll stop by, see if I find the Meguiar's Scratch X tomorrow. It's only a mile up the road from here, but I'm no hurry. Wait for tomorrow, and see how it does. If I could just get a little bit more of the haze from the scratches off of it, I think I would be happier about taking the time to do the job at all, you know. Why do all this work so far and not top it off, right? Shit does wonders on the tank and fenders too. Okay, so this is just something you can get basic little shape up your paint and everything with. And plastics. That sounds cool. Get rid of the haze, yeah. Whew! That's what I needed to hear. That compound you use is super coarse. Yeah, the Meguiar's is finer. Okay, yeah, this is the, yeah, rubbing, it's actual rubbing compound, you know, turtle wax stuff, so it'll tried, trued, and tested, they say. But it's cheap. It's more work to use it, I heard. But like half the price. Wasn't that big a deal. Dying Breed, hey. What up, man? Hey, Toga. You here to what? Hi. It's Miller time, yeah. This is my I have drank enough Miller time in the past for both of us. Trust me. No more. None. No, I make bad decisions. I make bad decisions with somewhat of a sober mind. So, yeah. Good Lord. You drinking water too? Here's to you, quick. This is just really just sparkling water with some. You smoke weed up in there in Virginia? They do. The whole shop I work, I smell it all day long. I don't believe I've ever got a contact buzz, but been since what, 98. When I was about 35 years old. I got out of the ring with Mike Tyson because he was whipping my ass like for 12 rounds and I wouldn't stop. And like I always say, God come down and threw in the white towel for me. So I've been like, thank you, because my ego was so big. You know, I just kept abusing myself and whatever else came in the path with my. And not saying that's what anybody who does it, but when you overdo it and you're not responsible like I was, yeah, it was not good. Anyway, short little synopsis or a little story on that. Whoo, yeah, that's a long time to stay on. Yeah, down the wagon. That's kind of what, it's not the crazy train anymore. I was on the crazy train for a long time. And I hopped on the wagon. Yeah, a little circus music, can you hear me? Huh. Yeah, right on, quick. Yeah, you know, bro. Some of us been there. Thank you, Arm James. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was life-saving, that's for sure. I was down the old poo-poo road. You get very lonely, even in a crowd. Even going to a bar, he was lonely. He's like, yeah, it sucked. I don't want to get depressed and talk about this, but yeah, it was just not good. Not good for the old mental, spiritual, and physical conditioning. Now I'm Superman. Not so much. My early 50s I was. It was the best shape of my life ever. I was super motivated. Going to the gym like 5 times a week and getting pumped, and yeah, that was the best time. I had about 4 solid years that I kept that going good, and then maybe kind of dwindled off for another 2 years after that. Now I just kind of sit at the computer, sit at work, sit on a motorcycle, and I go fishing. I sit there too. So, yeah. I mean, I ain't too bad. I got a little bit. Whatever. I'm not too obese. Obese is like everything's fat, right? It's my favorite thing to tattoo on people. Something a little different. I mean, that's hard to say because I love doing freehand and work that I do. But after I've done that, say for, you know, quite often for a month or 2 or 3, I'm all done. You kind of like, you lose your creativity. It's like hard to come up with stuff. So you got to wait till you plateau. So I like, I like doing traditional stuff, but I don't get much of that because I've always done realism, been fascinated with realism since I was a kid. Drawing ducks and geese and elk and deer. I grew up in Minnesota, and that was a thing, and you saw your parents and everybody, they had nice pictures. I always thought that was so talented and good, so of course that's what I tried to do. And so I got into realism. Was this something that you refused to tattoo? I don't know. There are areas I won't tattoo, of course, like I don't need to do exotic stuff. That's not fun. Maybe when I was in my 20s, right? Few things like that, similar on the ladies, of course, but yeah. I think I denied in my earlier years a kid putting 666 on a younger kid who wanted to just have something evil put on him for, whatever. And I just like, nah, I'm good, But I like deep, dark stuff. I used to draw, I worked kind of, well, it was for flash2excess.com, and they used to have sales of flash and single designs, and I made good money at that too. And it was all kind of demonic, demon, dark stuff, that I like. I was a fan of Paul Booth. If you know who Paul Booth is, that was like one of my idols. There's a place that said no footballs. There was a sign on the wall that said no football tattoo. I've never heard of a football. Like, it didn't meant real like footballs. I thought it was an expression for some sort of whatever. Like people who really like their Eagles or their Dallas Cowboys or their Commanders. Yeah, I don't do football no more. Heck with that. Oh, the disrespect to the national anthem and the football. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, that could be right. You could be right there, Quick. Never even thought of that, man. That's good thinking. Yeah, they meant the actual or numbers, huh? Okay. That's really crazy, man. D, where was that, D? Where are you at? Like, where, like, basic area. You don't have to give, like, pinpoint your location or nothing. But, James, you up there in Canada. Paul Booth is badass. You damn right he was, man. And he still is. He's still pretty freaking hot. Jack Rudy, I met him several, I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's like a legend, man. And when he first came to Hawaii, his first trip, I was there and got some work with him and got some from Gil Monte. He did the Tattoo Mania there in the 80s when they were all on the strip and like Motley Crue and all those coming out. He was right there, Tattoo Mania. I forgot what, the Whiskey and the Go-Go or something like that. He was pretty iconic at the time too. He still is. He might be in Texas. What's it, NASCAR and all the uniform helmets and gloves, even the tires are made in America. Let's see. Used to tour with bands as a lighting guy, and it was somewhere in Kansas. Yeah, wow. That's great you've done stuff like that. That's really cool. All right, Rob. It's weird doing a solo sit down and talk to you all stuff. I'm usually always have some people on with me and whatever, but I don't know, when I'm out in the garage, I feel like I'm in a different atmosphere, and you got your bikes with you and you can always talk about your bikes, or yeah, like I did today, just do some work on it. Anytime I do a fairing change or something like that, or even changing oil, sometimes I'll do that to 3-hole because I'm kind of rookie, really, and I have to slow down, really think about what I'm doing. So, but being on a live doesn't really help you with that. But man, I've actually had some like 2-4 from Canada. You get on this, man, you need to tell me, you need a torque, number 27 torque for this, and number 10 mil for that. And I'd be like, oh, okay, watch. Yeah, have the bike standing up to check the level, or no, keep that on the kickstand for that. Actually, it's kind of helpful, and because I know those things you're supposed to do that, but sometimes I forget which way to go. See how entertain us. Yeah, here we are. Entertain us, man. What do I got to do? Get up and yeah, no pressures. There's no pressure, man. But that's what the ego thinks. Oh gosh, you better do or say something funny or weird. I can show you my hair's getting thin. It's time to cut this hair off, I think. And I always said never cut long hair. I always thought that was something. I cut it back in the 90s. I had it real long, like a lot longer, and I had it black, and I had the silver, like Joe Perry is what I was really going for, because I loved Aerosmith growing up. The old 70s Aerosmith, not that new crap that they started doing. I mean, it ain't crap, but it just ain't. It's different. It's not raw and gritty and badass, So Metallica, of course, they cut their hair somewhere in the 90s. Why, I don't know, but everybody started cutting their hair, of course, Oh, mister, let's go along with the the trends. I cut it, and I think, I did let it grow back. Then I got clean, and I cut it again. And then about 2014, I said, man, one more time, we're going to go for it, let it grow long. I don't know why. I liked long hair. I wish it was better. Let's see. What did I miss here? The garage is on the best rooms in the whole house. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I got 4 kids, man, some grandbabies. Man, my grandbabies are just my loves. The 2 girls that I get to see all the time. I've had them, I went to the hospital, watched them get born. They've stayed with me for, some periods, a few days, sometimes weeks at a time. My daughter had to stay with them for a while. When they're grown up and young, they go through some different things. So I was basically right there helping raise them all in their younger years. Doing the stroller thing, around our whole neighborhood, watching them grab leaves and new things to them, taking them to the park, and yeah, freaking great. Love kids. Glad I have them. You miss your what? Your toy box? I got a treasure chest one my neighbor made. He builds movie sets across the street, man. He worked on the Wonder Woman thing a few years ago. He's done a lot of local and just national movie sets. He builds buildings and then burns them down and then reconstructs. It does all kinds of really insane stuff that they do to make. He can make anything out of anything, like fast. He knows how to do a lot of stuff. Watch live now, Motonoggin. Motonoggin's on, you guys. Sick bastard. What's working perfectly now? Something. Oh, your internet? Gosh, you had the dickens with that. The dickens. That sounds like an old guy expression. You just the dickens. Try not to cuss too much. Like Angry D, man, you just go for it. So do you, Sick, some days, man, but you tone down a little bit sometimes. Rob's Neighborhood. Good to see you again, man. The whole community is a great source of, yes. You're 44 and love Frank Zappa. Man, I just watched, because Sterling Wheel told me, he says, watch the Frank Zappa story on YouTube. I forgot, what is it, like an hour or 2 hours long. And he was an amazing guy. An amazing, artistic, interesting thinking. And he didn't, I think he was pretty much, you would think a guy like that probably did some crazy stuff in the day, but I think he stayed away from all that and he was kind of hard to work with because he was so musically oriented in the way he wanted to go. What's up? What else? Let's see. Don't eat that yellow snow. That's a safety tip right there. That's a good tip. Thank you. Riding on 3. How you doing, bro? Doing your kids right? Yeah, my daughter. That's why the fairings are off. She had a little spill up in Tazewell. We went to Virginia about 5-6 hours away to meet up with other motovloggers. So it's like I got to meet YouTube people, like you guys out there, and I wasn't gonna miss that. and yeah, so she's my second oldest daughter, third oldest kid. She's the one I'm with all the time. And yeah, she loves to ride. She's had sport bikes. She had a 2006 600 Gixxer. And of course her husband painted that stuff up so freaking nice for her. He's the one who did this too. She said a couple Harleys. She had a Suzuki, the green, what was it, the green something, I forgot what it was, but it was a cruiser type style bike. Faster than my old Lucy back there, my Harley. I thought Harleys were the elite, but when you find out that the metric bikes that are built to look kind of like Harleys are badass. And performance-wise, everything. Braking, stuff like that. So I got a different thought about it now. But like an idiot, I was watching 20 minutes ago, you're waxing. Yeah. Who washes anybody wax, man? You guys were there. Nice. Rob's neighbor. Nice. Quick Shoe, Peaches in is my favorite of his Frank's. So many amazing songs that never. Yeah. I think that, you know, if you're not in the club, right, you know, certain people don't get out there like they shoulda, woulda, coulda. But you know, maybe that's was done that way for those of us who do really appreciate it. Yeah. And then like Dweezil Zappa was like this with Eddie Van Halen as well. I mean, he can play Eddie Van Halen like it's nothing. Like Eddie probably showed him everything. He was younger. You get an influence to hang out with Eddie Van Halen, you're gonna be a good guitar player if you got just basic skills. Yeah, you named your son Ahmet after his son. Cool. He has some pretty interesting names for his kids, which would make you think like he was like, you know, crazy or on drugs or something, but he won't, you know. He was very smart, intelligent, creative, artistic. I'm getting cold out here. We're going to have to go inside, guys, or I'm going to have to shut this down, whatever. Oh, hey, Joy Blogs is on. Watch Joy. Watch her every now and then. I can't understand it. It's all Japanese, Filipino, something. How do you feel about them riding? We lose a person a day around here. You know, I caught her on video. I was behind her, and we was just try to make this short. We're gonna go meet somebody at BAM, right? And turn around and go eat with them. And we took a wrong turn, so we're just gonna zip around and turn real quick. She hit this huge ass pothole full of nasties. And then there was a medium, so she couldn't go straight. It was just a little business turnaround area. And she just touched that front brake a little too much, and it washed out in front. I like to die, man. I was ready to just like, I was pissed at the motorcycles. I was pissed at riding. I started thinking about how stupid it is to ride, and because like how you watch that right in front of you, you go, damn, you know, yeah, that's just how fast and easy shit happens, you know. And I didn't like seeing my girl hurt. That's my daughter, you know. And I got it on a short and a video. And started on a V-Star. Freaking, that's a cool bike too. Yeah. Damn right. He was answering in your mic an audio question twice, and I was like, what the heck? EB, how are you doing, brother? Did I just call you brother? I'm so sorry, EB. How you doing, sister? I called EB a brother. I can't believe that. I think I had two people on my mind at the same time. Woo, Moonion. Yeah, that was another one. Then got Dweezil and whatever else. You saw Dweezil Zappa play. Super cool, Rob. Good evening from EB. Tolga saying hi. Yeah, it's been fun, man. Thank you, Quick Shoe. Damn, man, I could only imagine how. Yeah, it was. It was freaking. I was pissed, man. And like she was ready to ride again. She got a nice. No gloves. She wasn't wearing gloves, and we talked about that a couple. Let's get you some there at the back of the Dragon. Nah, I got them all back home. You know, I don't want to buy another pair of gloves. You know how we justify thinking nothing's going to happen. You know, we're at chill, back of the Dragon, gonna hang out with motovloggers. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing happened on the ride except for the quick, you know, turn around to go meet somebody and get to a dinner. That's when it happens. You try to hurry up and do something you're not thinking. And she doesn't ride every day. Like I ride every day. Doesn't mean I'm all that, but I ride every day. I keep the skills pretty honed. I mean, you can get complacent too, but man, I'm always like, anytime I think I'm daydreaming just a little bit, I'm like, oh, can't do that. Need to start looking in your mirrors. Need to start looking here. You need to start projecting scenarios and how you're going to get in and out of traffic. That's the best you can do out here because it's so thick of mean traffic. It really is. I'm sure you've been in some highly metropolitan areas as well. I'm sure all of you have. All right, I'm going to, I'm cold, man. I'm going to shut a garage door, go inside. We'll probably wrap it up. I'll say goodbye in just a minute. And I'll venture on to some other things. So, yeah. Oh, I probably should hold on. Can I leave that stuff? I don't think I might need to use this. Do I need to wash this out for just like overnight, or just maybe put it in a baggie or something like you would a paint roller and use it again tomorrow or whenever I decide to use it? Let me know. I'll come back and do it later. But I'm going to shut this paste up. Before I forget, there we go. Woo! Yeah, shit got cold when that sun left. The sun ran away. Drink. It's a lot to remember. Short-term memory. Ooh, that's loud, ain't it? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to leave my drink somewhere else again. Sorry, extreme close-up. Oh, get in the house. Oops, we drooped a little. Yeah. I blamed y'all. I included y'all in that drooping. I said, we did that, not just me. We. It's better when you include everybody else in your problems. Gosh, it'd be nice. You could switch the live right on over to your computer. Like when you're on StreamYard, you can do that. Yeah, what does that say again? Let's see what that says. Are you still here, Angry? You are. Let's see here. Right there, DST. Does it say anything else? Humbucker. I know it's art because I've looked it up. And I got some of the set. Yeah, right there. And the, I forgot how many bands it is. But 1, 2, 3, 8, 16 or so. And the Korg tuner, and then you have the power conditioner. Like it's got some cool lights for, you know, when you're on the stage, you need to see some stuff. They kind of come out. Never use them. But yeah, they're that. Whew. That was a good time. Yeah. See, but make sure you have it in a can so it doesn't sling all over you. Yeah. You don't want stuff slinging on you. That's for sure. That's not cool. You know what I meant. You know where I was going with that. You grew up with Beavis and Butthead and what else? What's his name? Man, I can't even think no more. But yeah, you think dirty all the time. Wayne's World, that guy, you know. Ren and Stimpy. Anybody remember Ren and Stimpy? When you say don't let it dry or you have to buy another one, really? Yeah, maybe I should just wash that out. It'll take nothing. But I got it all packed in there so good, and if I use it again tomorrow, I might as well just throw it in a baggie. Take and splash a little water inside the bag so it stays moist. Yeah. Or yeah. Maybe fold up a wet paper towel in there along with it. Glad you was able to catch you for a bit. Yeah, hey, you know what, Angry? That's probably why Salty was saying about having to have a little bit of skill if you start using water, because you're going to sling crap if you thin it out too much, right? You'd sling it everywhere. All right, let's wrap it up. It was fun. Thanks. It's been on here, what, freaking 152 minutes? 16,620. That's over about 2.5 hours, huh? Frogzilla's live. Okay. Let's go check out Frog. Peace. Thanks for hanging with me and helping me today. I really appreciate you all a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Sick. Thank you, Angry. Thank you, Tolga. All y'all. Quick Shoe. Rob, and Rob. We had a few. Bye-bye.